Hey, how's everybody doing today? And welcome to Streamcams Media. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Well, guys, listen, I'm going to do something a little different. Maybe this will become something permanent, but I was thinking today, or I have been for the last few days, about fear. Go figure, right? So, as I'm getting closer and closer to update 2019, um, the fear is starting to really push down on me, um, which is really weird because I've never really felt like this before, and I'm not sure exactly why. If it's age, because I'll tell you, when I was younger, I was pretty fearless just about everything, and as I got older, I just didn't do as much. So I'm not sure where the fear is coming from. If it's just the fact that anyone will be able to comment. I don't know if it's from all the trials, but I'll tell you, the noise in my head is really, really getting to me. Um, Not to the point like I don't think I'm going crazy by any means, but it made me think because I wonder how other people handle it and manage it because I can't be the only one that deals with fear. And for me, fear is something a little different because I know fear is good for me, but at the same time, I also know that fear can stop me from doing things that I want to achieve and that I want to do. And I'm really wondering, like, why is it there? Because there's like that fine line between where it's protecting me and where it's limiting me or hindering me, holding me back. And I don't know where it's coming from. um, because really uh, the pressure is more there the closer I'm getting to upload. But I haven't really experienced a bunch of negativity about what I'm doing from anybody really. It's usually pretty positive when I tell people this is what I've been doing and I'm working on it. And everyone's like, "That's cool. Let me know. I can't wait to watch and what have you." Now, on the whole, do you want to sit down and talk with me on the show without a name thing? That's been a totally different story whatsoever. And who knows? Maybe that's where it's coming from, right? But I was taught a while ago um, to look at fear as an acronym, false evidence appearing real, and I tried to do that, right? I mean, I tried to look at my whole life from almost a third person view. So I can see things differently because I'm finding, especially as I'm getting older, that I look out my eyes and I see the world, but that's not the way everyone else sees it. So I try to pull myself out and look from the outside in to get a different perspective and hopefully be able to understand, more about where other people are. And with the fear end of things, because of not really dealing with it, I mean, is it why now and not then? Is it the failures of life building up on me? And I mean, because I've failed. I failed at a lot of things. I've tried businesses that didn't work out, things that weren't successful at all, and it's never really stopped me from trying to find the next thing. But is it an accumulation of that, right? I mean, some of the failures I've gone through in my life is my own stupidity and ignorance, whether being young or bad decisions or whatever. And some failures happen just because bad things happened, right? And I don't know. I think talking about it is definitely relieves some of the fear in the back of my head. But I want to know what other people think about it. I mean, is it just me? It can't just be me, right? I hope. Right? But yeah, like I'm really trying to just will it go away? Because it's in my head. I get no one wants to be on your show. Look at all the work you're doing. It's going to be like this all the time. Can you really do it? And I say back to myself. I mean, maybe I am going crazy because I'm talking to myself in my head, right? But it's like it's like I'm fighting myself against something, and I don't even know if I'm winning. But I do know if I keep moving forward, whether I succeed at this or not. Because I mean, it's not like I have it in my head that, oh, I'm gonna upload some stuff to YouTube and everyone's gonna love it, and I'm gonna take off and my shows. No, no. I mean, I'm really looking at this, you know, as it's gonna be a few years before there's any real traction, I would imagine, and that's fine. I mean, I'm in I'm in a new, I'm in a unique position in my life because I've really set everything up right now to be able to do this, to build this channel and make it into something. I've set up my life so I can have, X amount of hours a day to be out here, to be editing, to be doing all that stuff. So again, where's all the fear coming from? I've built everything up to do this, and it's still there. It's still like nagging at me, that you know you're not going to do this. This is an impossible task. Why do you keep pushing? Um, and yeah, so I guess I'm kind of asking everybody else, like, how do you deal with it? What are the thoughts that go in your head? I mean, this is something I would imagine, like I said, a lot of people have to deal with, and I would imagine to a level even more. Is it just you need to learn from your failures, and you'll have more wins, and the more wins are going to make you more confident, because that makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying that I failed so much I need a win or anything. I mean, my life has gone the way I've wanted it to go to an extent, right? And this is the next push, the next bump to go the next place I want to go, to bring my life to the next level, that I want it to be, right? So again, if it's something that someone wants so bad, why is there fear in my own head that's fighting against me, right? So I just keep telling myself false evidence appearing real. It's just in my head. I get it. People are not gonna like it, some of the stuff I say or do. I get that people might not understand. I think people will at first see my shows and be like, "Oh, look, he's a copy of this, or he's trying to be like that, or oh great, another a vlog, or whatever." Right? All that's in there, and that doesn't really bother me. But then I still have that fear. So I don't know. Maybe I am really going insane. Maybe we all are a little bit crazy and we have to be just to survive in this world. But when it comes to fear, I think the more you fight against it, maybe the less there is. Because the more I do these videos, the more I sit in front of the camera, any fear that I had before I sat down, the anxiety or anything, and maybe some of it's also excitement, but all of it really disappears. That makes me think that, yeah, this is something that I can do. But the second that goes off, the second that I'm back in my normal life, as it were, that I'm not behind the camera, I'm not really editing or doing with this, it creeps back in. I don't know. Just something that was flying through my head, and maybe talking about it really helps out for myself. But let me know, how do you guys deal with it? Is fear a thing in your life? Is it something, overcoming that you have to deal with every day, or is it just something that happens, when you get scared? Or, I want to understand it more, and I think understanding it more is going to help me and hopefully other people deal with it. And dealing with fear, I think, again, will allow me, myself, to achieve more out of life, not just this channel, but out of everything. Because, people feel fear about everything. Talking to people, I really don't have that problem too much, but people do. And people have all kinds of fear. And is it understanding that it's just there, it's in your head, it's just noise, and you can put it away? Is it a combination of a bunch of things? I don't know. Listen, I could probably go around in circles for hours and make people not want to watch anymore. So I'm going to kind of stop now. But again, let me know, comment, and let me know how you deal with it, what you think of fear. Um, and for myself, I'm just going to keep fighting the fear. and moving forward. And I hope if you have fear and it's stopping you, I hope you can fight it too. On that note, I think I'm going to end this video. So, hey, I hope maybe somebody liked. Please leave comments so I can dig deeper into this conversation, because I would love that. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Other than that, guys, yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. And I know it was a little bit weird, but maybe I'll be doing a little bit more weirder stuff like this. All right, guys, we'll see you on the flip flop.